Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet. Matt Connerton with you here again this week from IPMNation.com. Sitting here at the Planet Studio. Tim Martin is working the board. Tim has a great website called CentralNHEvents.com. You definitely want to look at that. If you're looking to hire a DJ to work your party or any type of function or event, Tim is definitely the man to call. Or email. So definitely check that out. And I'm sitting here with 3 of the 4 members. There's 4 guys total, right?
That's right.
Sitting here with 3 of the members of Borderline 11. How are you guys?
We're doing great.
Good to have you here. Let's start with you, and we'll work down. Just tell me who you are and what you do in the band, please.
I'm Andy Mason. I'm a drummer, and I also do some backup vocals in the band.
Okay.
I'm Dan Charpentier. I'm lead singer, and I do some. I play some rhythm guitar in it, so
okay,
do some of that.
I'm Luke Mason, Andy's brother. Yes, and I play rhythm guitar. Do a lot of the lead stuff, and I also do backup vocals. We all sing pretty much.
Oh, okay, cool. And who are we missing?
We're missing Joe Campbell. He's an insane bassist.
Yes, we heard about Joe earlier. Apparently he's amazing and can do everything.
Yes, he can save your life too. He knows like CPR. He can rappel out a helicopter.
He really does. That's
it's crazy what he can do.
Where is he tonight? Is he out saving someone's life? Or
Probably, or taking a class to do so.
He's out in Connecticut for some stuff tonight, but doing some stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll come back and talk, but why don't we open with a track? What do you guys want to play?
How about Not Coming Back?
Yep.
Yeah, let's start with Not Coming Back. That's one of my favorites.
All right, cool. This is Not Coming Back from Borderline 11 here on Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet.
Can overcome the sky. This is where it falls, where I hate you worst. Say goodbye, don't you lie. We're not coming back alive. Whoa, not coming back. Say goodbye, don't you lie. We're not coming back. Captured behind those lies, suffocating in your own private demise, hoping you can make it out this time. Watch out, let it go. Say goodbye and don't you lie. We're not coming back alive. Whoa, not coming back. Say goodbye. Don't you lie, we're not coming back alive. Whoa, not coming back alive. Coming back this time tonight. Whoa, whoa, we're not coming back this time. Say goodbye and don't you lie. We're not coming back alive. Whoa, not coming back. Say goodbye and don't you lie. We're not coming out alive. Whoa, not coming out alive.
Planet Matt from IPMNation.com, sitting here with 3/4 of Borderline 11. Andy, right?
Correct.
Dan and Luke.
That's right.
Yay, I did it. Well, our last guest was a 5-member ensemble, and I think 4 is my limit.
Yeah.
Any more than 4, I'm not remembering anybody's name.
So 3 is easy for you.
Three is pretty good. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, how long have you guys been around? I've been hearing about you for a while.
We've been a band now for coming up on just about 4.5 years now.
Okay. So
We
it has been a
started
while.
back in about the fall, kind of winter of 05.
Okay.
So,
All right. Has it always been the 4 of you, or?
well, we kind of started off. I just really kind of like started playing guitar and getting really into music, and I took some keyboard lessons a while back when I was younger and just didn't like it. So I started playing guitar and kind of just really taught myself it a little bit. And one of my best friends, Joe, who's actually the bassist in our band, started talking with him about how I kind of just wanted to start a band and some stuff we could do. And we ended up meeting Andy through our church, Oasis Christian Church, actually in Concord.
Okay.
And he played drums a little bit, so we were like, hey, dude, you want to come around and jam in my basement and stuff? So we did that for a little bit, and then he ended up saying that his brother played guitar.
Yeah.
So it was like, oh, yeah, dude, have him over. And we did it. We just played, like, simple, like, Green Day songs,
Sure.
just, fooling around. And eventually just kind of turned into something as we kind of started doing open mic nights for our church and just different places around. And we kind of just started making our own music, and it just kind of came about. So.
Yeah, so it sounds like it happened pretty organically. It wasn't
Yeah.
like, nobody's answering ads or something to put a band together. It just,
Yeah.
that's cool. So Andy and Luke, you guys are brothers?
Yep.
Did you play music together prior to this band, or is this kind of your first time playing together?
Real brief. Not much at all. I think I remember doing an open mic. I don't even know why on earth I convinced him to back me up. I was playing some instrumental guitar riff that I put together, and Andy was gracious enough to cover me on drums.
Yeah.
And I was more like hanging my head at the end of it. I don't know what we were doing. But that was about the extent of it, just a little piddling around.
Was it his fault that he just totally blew it?
No, it was mine.
Oh, okay, all right.
He was great. He was holding the 4/4 down like crazy, so it was all me.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was hoping to get some Gallagher brothers arguing or something going, but,
I punch him when we're not being recorded.
Gotcha. I understand. So, I mean, after 4.5 years, you guys have a lot of tunes at this point?
Not a ton.
Really?
What do we have, like 18 maybe?
Yeah, we
That's quite a
actually, in the summer of 06, we actually made our first kind of EP. Called it was a Pacific Wasteland EP. That had about 6 songs on it, and we played those for a little bit, and for a while had just been kind of working on writing kind of just some polished tunes that we really thought would be deemed worthy to make another full-length album.
Right.
So we kind of worked on those for a little bit, and we're actually coming out with our new album coming up called Read Between the Lines.
Okay.
Which is where you're hearing the tracks from tonight.
Yeah, that's where you'll be hearing most of our tracks from. So we kind of just took some time to kind of work on polishing some tunes that we really thought could make a full-length album, and went through ones that we were like, oh, this one's no good. We're not putting this on a CD. So
Right.
kind of just took some time to get what we wanted, I guess. So.
Right. Do you find yourself wanting to go back and because you had already done some recording, do you find yourself have you re-recorded anything that you had already done because you feel like you can do it better now? I know a lot of local bands that happens to, where it's like, okay, we already put out one disc, but we could do that song better. Maybe we'll redo it for the new one.
Yeah. Well, we're actually, for our new album we're coming out with, we're actually doing that. We're redoing one of our songs, 747. That was kind of one of our favorites off of the EP.
Yeah.
That kind of, when we recorded a year after starting, it was kind of like, this is a good song, but we hadn't really polished it yet, kind of with our own sound. So we kind of actually ended up recording it for this next CD that'll be on it, called 747. And sometimes we kind of do that, but we just really kind of enjoy making music that, I guess we're perfectionists. That's the best way to put it.
The tracks that didn't really turn out well, we did leave most of them behind.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, we don't really play much off the EP anymore, especially trying to promote this new disc.
Right.
Our polished tracks that were our favorites, we play them, and most of the crowd knows them now.
Yeah.
So yeah, the one track that did make it through was 747.
Yep.
Where does the name come from, Borderline 11?
You don't want to know.
But I do. See,
Well,
you saying you don't want to know makes me want to know.
Honestly, it was
him the
really
short
just
one.
kind of a random collaboration.
Yeah.
We were all just sitting in the basement, and come to find out, the band name that we were going to go with was already taken.
Yeah.
And so, since it was taken, we had to start brainstorming, and we were all just sitting there in a huddle, and we're just like, dude, we got to come up with something.
what are we
And
gonna
then
name this band?
Suddenly, Borderline 11 just kind of happened.
Really?
And then we were just like, sounds good.
Yeah.
Reasons for it came up after the fact, like Spinal Taps. You know, why does it go up to 11?
Right. Well, my favorite
Well,
movie.
it's louder than 10.
Yeah.
So there's, louder than 10, Borderline 11. Also, there's a movie out there called Gone Fishing. The fishing is so great, it's better than 10. It's Borderline 11.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. A lot of after the fact stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
No, that's cool. Were there any rejected names on your way to?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We actually, when we first started, we were called Turning Point, and there was just like 1,000 other bands with
my
the
I
name
can
Turning
imagine,
Point.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So we were like, all right, dude, screw this. We really need a different name.
Yeah.
So we came out with like so
Saving
many
Sunday.
before, dude. Yeah, I don't even know how you
Several
remember
other
that, dude.
names.
We came out with
Yeah.
so many names, and eventually just got to the point where we're like, you know what? We need to stop focusing so much on our band name, dude. Let's just come up with something and
Yeah.
make music.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Cool.
kind of went.
Cool. You guys mentioned the church. Do you guys come from that point of view as far as your music lyrically, or?
Some of it, not all of it. We basically just like to keep our lyrics and music pretty clean with
Yeah.
our lyrics.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I
good
mean,
for radio.
oh, yeah. There you go. There you go. Single qualities. But I mean, yeah, we kind of keep our music really clean. But I mean, dude, we go through the same things, whether it's breakups or
Sure.
good things in life. So we just kind of write about kind of whatever comes to us. But we got a mix of things between making the world a better place on our album to breakups with girlfriends, everything
Yeah.
on the album. So
Do you write the lyrics, Stan?
yeah, I write most of them. Actually, the track we talked about earlier, 747, Luke actually wrote the words to him, and I kind of fine tweak some stuff around. But yeah, yeah, I write most of the lyrics, and we kind of all come together instrumentally at practice to write songs. So
Yeah.
together, so
So the music you all write together.
yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
No.
Yep.
And you mentioned do you all actually kind of do lead vocals at various points, or?
Not lead.
Okay.
Drew, myself, and Joe, we all do backup.
Okay.
But Dan's the only one that really holds down the leads.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Yeah, you don't see that too much where everybody in the band does even backing vocals
No.
anymore, especially not a drummer.
Yeah.
You know, you just don't see a lot of that.
Oh, Andrew blows people away.
Really?
His,
Yeah.
his drumming alone is awesome, but then when people see him singing, they're like, how does he do that?
Really? Yeah?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really
That's
cool. We're really proud of him.
Very cool. Good. Well, why don't we play another track from the disc? What do you guys want to play?
I think let's do The Fight.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. So this is The Fight from Borderline 11 here on Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet.
Lie there on your back, let the moments pass you by. Falling short of everything you've called your own. So give me one last reason that I should say it for your treason, and watch you fall apart, and watch you fall apart. Tonight could be the last time you call my name.
100.1 The Planet's local outbreak with IPMNation.com.
Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet. Matt from IPMNation.com, sitting here with 3 of the 4 members of Borderline 11. Do you guys play out a lot? You play a lot of shows?
As many as we can.
Yeah.
We had one, what was it? We had like 2 in the same weekend, and we had 5 over the course of the month.
Yeah.
We generally only hit the weekends, but we will take as many as we can get.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Well, that's what it takes, you know. Who are some of the bands in the area that you like to play with? Anyone you want to give a shout out to?
Really, we play with so many different styles of bands, whether it's like hardcore, jam bands, really everything. So there's some cool bands we know. There's one that I used to actually know a little bit. He's a lead singer. They're a band called Aurora. They're kind of a heavy metal, kind of like screamo band. They're pretty chill. But I mean, we've played with kind of some bigger acts around the area too. One called The Classic Crime, that we played with them about a year back or so. I think I remember. Yeah. But we played with them at Ground Zero in Allenstown. So I mean, we kind of really play with a bunch of bands just because like we all have really different styles of music too that we're interested in.
Sure.
So yeah, I mean, we really just play with a bunch of different bands around the area. So,
do you like the? I'm getting the impression that you like the challenge of that, of playing with bands of different genres, because some people are afraid to do that. Some people don't want to be in front of, they don't want to take the risk of playing in front of someone who may or may not like what they're doing.
Oh, it definitely gets risky. I mean, we did this one show. It was all heavy metal screamo bands. They had 2 stages set up opposite each other, and they would just alternate bands, one on each stage. And in every band was heavy metal, and we don't do much screamo. We have the element of it for effect, and it's cool. But that show, we were just way out of place.
Yeah,
yeah. I remember getting up on that stage, and everybody was just like sitting there after, like just throwing their heads around all this like crazy metal music, and then we get up there, and like
a lot of
half
blank
them
stares.
cleared out, and they were just like, "Yo, what?"
Oh.
And I was just like, "Yo, whatever, it's cool."
yeah.
So we had a good time though, but regardless of the amount of people in the room, we always have a good time at our shows, whether it's 100 people, 500 people, 2 people, doesn't matter. Just playing shows is fun.
Well, that's the attitude you got to have, you know.
Oh, yeah.
What's the biggest show you guys have done?
We played
Probably Summer Kickoff.
That was like 400 or 500 people, I think.
Yeah.
Nice.
We did do West High, and the gym was packed. We did
Yes.
2 sets, and there's 1,000 kids per set.
Oh, wow.
So
Very cool.
that was the biggest crowd. It was mandatory; they had to be there.
Yeah, but so
we still
what?
counted. I
Yeah,
mean, we played to
absolutely.
1,000 kids.
Absolutely.
Held captive.
Totally. That's very cool. Oh,
We did hit up Soulfest a couple years back. That was wicked cool.
Yeah.
We got to follow Human Flight Committee. They're really good, a little heavier band than us. But we also stole their crowd. There was at least a couple hundred people there. It was a really cool
Good.
venue. We love Soulfest. We've been there just about every year up at Gunstock, and it's a great place to play. We were stoked. It
Yeah.
was very cool.
very cool. You guys mentioned you like playing with different types of bands. How do you define yourselves? I mean, if you're trying to... Everyone hates that question, but how do you define Borderline 11?
Well, basically what I've come down to is kind of 4 basic elements. One is just straight rock. Another one is anthem. I don't know if that's really been used as a category or not, but just kind of the big music feel. Nice full choruses and stuff.
Yeah. Hey, I'm a Kiss fan, so I'm feeling that.
Yeah,
Anthem.
yeah.
I dig
You know
it.
where I'm coming
I
from.
dig it, yeah.
Then pop, kind of that, kind of funky feel to the
The
music.
fun, lighter sound, yeah.
Yeah. And then maybe a sprinkle of punk
Uh-huh.
in there. And
I can hear it, yeah.
That's
definitely.
about how I've summed it up. I think the guys would agree with me on that.
Yeah. Has the sound changed or evolved over the years, or does it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
I would think so.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
When we started off, it was really light. It was really fun. We had one breakup song, and that was still pretty light.
Really?
Basic
Yeah.
4-chord wonder. And we've definitely gotten more polished, add more elements, more riffs, more backup vocals. Originally, it was just Dan on vocals.
Okay.
And then, 1 or 2 of us would do something. And we have songs where we have all 4 of us going with 2-part harmonies. You know,
Really?
it's not really intricate, but it really fills it out. So we've definitely evolved and tried to make it bigger.
Is that hard to do live with the 2-part harmonies, or does it come easy at this point?
It comes pretty easy,
really?
at least for me. I hear Andrew singing. I hear him through the monitors. I'm singing my own part, and then we just ignore Dan and let him go.
Right.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's only hard when you can't hear each other.
Yeah.
We've had a couple of gigs where we couldn't hear what anyone else on the stage was doing.
Oh,
We
you
could
can never
only
hear what I'm
us.
playing, dude. You can never hear it.
And so trying to harmonize with your own harmony, that it gets a little shaky, but
Oh, sure.
Sounds never going to be perfect. You always just got to go for the best, right?
You ever have anything? I mean, I asked you what the biggest show was you've done. Have you had anything? And what you said brings up this question: have you had a show where it went so horribly bad, maybe because of the sound, or?
So far, nothing horrible. I mean, there's been a few times, like back in the day when we first started, where we play like little open mic nights or something.
Yeah.
And then someone would start playing a verse or something. We look at each other like, "Yo, wait, what are you playing? That's not what I'm playing." But I mean, generally now, you know, we like to practice a lot, and mistakes happen, of course.
Yeah.
But
I think our most recent mess up was at a gig, and the crowd was small, and we were like, you know, why don't we just play one of our new tunes? Like, we haven't practiced it a lot, but it's kind of like a practicing on stage type of deal. And we
totally.
we demolished it,
Totally.
and the crowd was just looking at us like, man, what are you guys doing? And we're just like, we don't know. Cut us a break, man. It's a new song. But since then, we've grown, we've learned. No more new songs before they're done.
Yeah. There is no cutting of breaks in rock and roll.
None.
Well, let's play another track from the disc. What do you guys want to play?
How about moving on?
Moving on. All right. This is Moving On from Borderline 11 here on Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet.
Long nights talking to myself alone in my bedroom. They never thought
Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet. Matt from IPMNation.com sitting here for a few more minutes with three of the members of Borderline 11. What do you guys have coming up? I know you guys play a lot. Do you have any shows coming up that you want to talk about?
As of right now, we don't have. We came off of a few shows this past month. So right now we don't have anything solid lined up. But
Are you more focused on the disc. Getting the disc out?
We're actually right now we're working on trying to put together a CD release album for the CD release party for that.
Good.
So the album actually comes out January 4th, and right now we have some places that we know pretty well. Like I said earlier, there's a venue, Ground Zero in Allenstown.
Yeah,
and we know
Christian's a great dude.
Yep. We're pretty good friends with Christian Skinner over there. He's a really cool guy. So maybe there we're kind of looking around, but we're looking to put together a kind of a CD release party soon. So
good.
Yeah, doing as much promotion as possible for that, letting everybody know ahead of time when they can get it, where they can get their hands on it, because they can get it right now online through the record label, Tate Music Group. And you can also get online through the band.
Yeah.
Online right now, physical copies, January 4th. So no gigs right now, just focusing on promotion.
How'd you get hooked up with Tate Music Group? I actually know a little bit about them because Timothy Paul Band, who we had on the show back over the summer, they're also signed with them.
Yeah. Well, actually, they kind of found us.
Yeah?
It's
nice when that happens.
Yeah, I know. Love it. We actually we got an email from them that was just kind of an offer to kind of check them out, and they realized that we were an unsigned artist. And we got an email from them that was kind of just to see what they were about and see if we were interested in anything they had to offer. And we ended up getting back to them and was like, actually, we'd love to maybe try to work something out and maybe see what we can do about a national release or something for this album. Because, like I said, we've been working a long time to try to get some of these songs really polished.
Yeah.
So that was kind of felt good when that happened.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
How do we find you online? What's the quickest, easiest way for people who want to keep up with what you're doing?
I just Google Borderline 11. That'll bring it up pretty quick.
Good.
But we also have borderline11.com. You'll find us on Reverb Nation. You can do a search for the bands there. Just look up Borderline 11. Spell out 11.
Yeah.
You can find us on Facebook. We have a MySpace.
Yeah.
If you YouTube Borderline 11, that'll bring up all kinds of videos.
Oh, cool.
We're just about everywhere.
A lot of live clips on there?
Yeah, there's
Cool.
a bunch. One of our good friends, Kyle McFarland, he put together a bunch of videos.
Good.
A bunch of short clips. He's working on a final video for our song Not Coming Back, which will be really cool when that's finished.
Yeah, it looks really good so far.
Cool. I'm gonna have to check that out. I haven't seen you guys live yet, but I hear that it's a high energy show.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
I almost saw you guys live, and I got there too late once. It was you guys did that thing at Millie's a while back, and I was there that night, but I was too late to see your set.
Oh, bummer, man.
But
Yeah.
I heard it was excellent. But I will definitely check out a show soon. And congratulations on the CD release. Actually, it'll already be out when this airs.
Yeah, thank you very much.
So very cool. And definitely, I would encourage everyone, keep an eye out for when that CD release party comes up. And this has been great. Really cool to talk to you guys. So.
Well, thanks for having us, man.
Absolutely. Thanks for being here. And I do want to remind everyone to check out centralnhevents.com. Tim Martin is an excellent DJ. He will DJ your party. He'll DJ your, whatever else.
Weddings.
Your weddings, yes, thank you. Corporate event, I would assume. Just pay him some money and he'll show up and you'll have a great time or something like that. I didn't phrase any of that quite right, but you know what I mean. So centralnhevents.com, be sure to check that out. And Tim, thanks as always. Guys, again, thanks for being here. And what do you want to wrap up the show with?
I guess, we can play Wait Outside for you guys. That would be awesome.
Is it called Wait Outside or Wait Outside for you guys?
Yeah.
No, you actually go wait outside.
Well, I gotta stay here to finish the interview, so I'm not going anywhere.
All right, let's play Wait Outside. That's
I thought maybe it was for
probably
you
my most
guys in
favorite.
parentheses. I don't know. I just want to make sure. All right. All right, this is Wait Outside from Borderline 11 here on Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet.
outside and take a deep breath. I may not be the one you thought you'd see. So wait outside and touch the midnight air. This may not be to you entirely fair. So wait outside. Just wait outside. So wait outside. Just wait outside.
100.1 The Planet's local outbreak with IPMNation.com.
The Planet's local outbreak is recorded weekly at the studios of 100.1 The Planet. It's engineered by Tim Martin of CentralNHEvents.com. Matt Connerton of IPMNation.com is the host of The Planet's local outbreak. The show is produced and edited by Annie Biello of 100.1 The Planet. For artist links and details about The Planet's local outbreak, log on to The Planet's Entertain Me page, WPNHFM.com. The Planet's local outbreak is available for download anytime online, IPMNation.com/local outbreak. The Planet's local outbreak is a product of 100.1 The Planet and Northeast Communications.